Yellow flag. I think Sainz had an engine failure. Yep, Sainz has an engine failure. And welcome back everyone to some more F1 25 My Team Career Mode. It is time to enter Season 3. Last time out, of course, we finished things out in Abu Dhabi with a P9 and P8 finish, rounding out the season with 100 points for Sainz, 96 for Antonelli. So yeah, 196 points for the team, P5 in the constructors standings. Can we have a better season than that? We shall see. Of course, we're bringing in a new driver, of course, Lewis Hamilton signing for the team, and we're going to be pairing him up with Carlos Sainz. So unfortunately, Antonelli will be giving up his seat in this new Season 3 to Lewis Hamilton. So we will see how this pairing will perform in the weeks to come in the new season. So assign upgrades, apparently, brake upgrade came through, so we'll give that to Antonelli's car, which will become Lewis Hamilton's car. I mean, all the developments will be coming through, I believe. 2 more days for that caliper, so yeah, we'll do I mean, it takes the same amount of days, it's just a little more expensive but discounted. Yeah, why not? Let's do that then. Powertrain, and then this one, 1.25 mil for an MGUK. Okay, we'll do single development, and then once we have money, we have 759k, we'll trigger that one then. Yeah, I think we're all set. We're set for the new season, that is. Some facility improvements are available, but right now we're just focused on engineering so that we can improve to 600 workforce relatively soon for those final phase 4 upgrades. In the meantime, personnel facility event. Key staff member of engineering team has reached concern about staff morale but is unsure of the root cause. Conducting anonymous staff survey. Sure, why not? Staff morale is essential. And let's advance time, see what we can do in the last couple weeks of this season. And we got some base income, so I think we can trigger some facility, not this one, facility improvements, so that's in the works. Let's see, personnel, do we even need any of these? I don't know. 1.96, should I just invest that in the durability upgrade? This one, MGUK failure analysis before the start of next season. Yes, please. There are no regulation changes, so I just don't know what else we can do right now. We'll just progress time. And another personnel event. Ownership leadership program. Owner leadership program. Okay, sure. Guess that's available now. So huge. Engineering wind tunnel improvements came through, level 2. So that should increase our staff max capacity, workforce max capacity up to 481. We need to keep getting these so that we bump that number up all the way to 600 because we need the phase 4 unlocks. So real world application group, I guess, $20,000 each time you successfully research and upgrade. Okay, so we'll add more money on top of the money we're getting. All right. And I think without further ado, we're going to end this season. Season 2 is officially over. Alright, so let's enter another 24 race season, this time removing a select few of the race weekends. So, for example, Miami will be leaving the calendar, replaced by the reverse tracks. So that means 3 races will be removed from the calendar, and that's Miami, Mexico, and Qatar. So I just randomly chose 3 tracks that are either really underwhelming and boring to drive or problematic, which is Mexico. Still problematic, so we'll just skip that one. Go for 24 race weekend, set up this new Season 3 career. And of course, with the new season, we also get to choose a new engine supplier. So of course, Duotone is our new lead sponsor, the main title sponsor of the team. We have Hamilton and Carlos Sainz as our 2 drivers paired up for the season. And which engine are we going to be using? So, Ferrari and Mercedes. 90 and 95 for the Merc engine, and then 90-90 for the Ferrari. I mean, I gotta go for the higher durability one, no? The performance is the same, but durability-wise, we don't want engine failures. Yeah, I think we'll go for the Merc, since we have the cash for it. So yeah, that is going to be the lineup for our key team details, at least. And welcome to a new season. Rush Resourcing came through in the engineering department. You can kind of see the new mean machine we'll be using for this season. Chassis brake disc with calipers failed, so let's try and bring that in before the start of the Australian Grand Prix. Otherwise, I think all our upgrades came through. Durability also through. That is fantastic to hear. We're still midfield though. We need the phase 4 upgrades to even compete against the top runners, the top 4 teams. So yeah, it is what it is. We'll have to wait until that happens. Is there a special car launch? No, there isn't. So let's just take a look at the car itself in our corporate mode here. Go into racing gear, and you can see here just a glimpse of our racing gear this season. This is the official duotone race suit in the game. So our new sponsor, Duotone, means that we want to show off their sponsorship. So that's going to be the race suit, and then this is going to be our livery, making $1.15 million every week in secondary sponsor income. So here it is. The look at our car, a nice little highlight of icy blue on the car with the Duotone official car livery on, and we've minimized some of the sponsors here on the side. You can see here at the very bottom, just like Ferrari do, we put P-Metric, Equinox, and Phoenician onto the bottom portion, respecting the secondary sponsor agreement, of course, still putting them on the car, but in a much minimized fashion. Venus is now our main sponsor looking kind of logo there, but the whole livery is Duotone, therefore there is no Duotone logo that can go on. I mean, we could put it on there, but I put Venus on there instead because it looks minimal and it looks nicer. So yeah, the halo is quite spotty, keeping much of the same things, but respecting Duotone a little more with the Duotone on the halo, and then changing some of the other sponsor logos on the inside of the halo to be more flashy, you know. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this car looks for the season. Black, ready to show off our pace and, you know, put fear in the enemy, hopefully. But we need those upgrades for phase 4 upgrades. So hopefully we'll bring that in soon. So of course, new season means 17 million to work with. So we just need to upgrade our workforce. We're currently at 319. We're just over halfway there to 600. So let me just find what's the biggest workforce increase here. It seems like 7 is the biggest. So let's try and bring that in. 956K for regulation analysis team. So let's bring that in. So there's 2 in the works here, 7 workforce each. Personnel development, driver evolution awareness, why not? And then we have space for 1 more. Pace evolution, why not? Corporate sponsor roadmap, why not? And then offsite meeting, why not? Just keep upgrading. 11 mil left in the team. Is there anything else that I need to do with that money? Oh, weekly resource modifier active. 90% resource modifier because of our 5th position finish. Yeah, no big deal because I don't even have these upgrades yet. Everything is on the car except for these final phase 4 upgrades. So I really need those workforce numbers to pump up as soon as possible. So yeah, we are on the right track right now, doing all the facility improvements to increase our workforce and also hiring as many people as possible every week to fill in this workforce. Because look, 489 max capacity right now, and we are just 170 off of filling all 489 positions. So we just need to fill these in so that we keep adding more people to the team. Ladies and gentlemen, some big news in the season. So throughout the paddock, there have been some shifts happening. So Alpine have Gasly and Doohan. They have not switched drivers. They are loyal to their 2 drivers. Aston Martin signed Mika Häkkinen Crazy. Aston Martin have signed Mika Häkkinen and Pierce instead of Stroll. Stroll is out of Aston Martin. Crazy. Mika Häkkinen and Pierce there at Aston Martin. Esteban Ocon and Behrman still paired up at Haas. Zach O'Sullivan takes on the Kick Sauber seat. Bortoleto not there anymore, with Paul Aron keeping his seat. Piastri and Tsunoda and McLaren. Lando Norris out of there. Wow, Piastri and Tsunoda. And I think Ayrton Senna, is he in the car from the My Team career mode or driver career mode? I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy season here. Senna went to Mercedes with Callie Mayer there as well. So Russell moved. Verstappen still at Red Bull with George Russell, his paired driver. Norris and Leclerc at Ferrari. I think Norris was at Ferrari in this series. I do apologize. I keep getting mixed up with where drivers are. Hadjar and Maloney still at RB. Lawson and Albon at Williams. Fascinating. And then, of course, Lewis Hamilton and Sainz signed for Suh Cadillac Racing, which is huge. So you see here, Aiden Jackson doesn't have a seat anymore. Bortoleto, no seat. Hayes, no seat. Schumacher, etc. All free agents right now. Some big names here without a seat. Of course, Jarno Mir also in the game. So yeah, Stroll, Antonelli, no seat. Shame. Real shame from them, for them. And yeah, Colapinto also no seat. Of course, he was our first season driver. Yeah, Nico Hülkenberg also no seat. So, yeah, the field has shifted quite a bit, and it's quite fascinating to see Mika Häkkinen come out of his hiatus, his break, and start racing again in the Aston Martin. Huge. So yeah, our driver comparison looks pretty evenly matched. Sainz a little better considering he's been driving. Lewis Hamilton has been away for a season. So yeah, it is what it is. But I'm excited for this pair. I am very excited for this Lewis Hamilton Carlos Sainz pairing. Engineering facility has an event that I need to attend to. Our title sponsor wants us to trial their AI-based workforce scheduler at HQ, Salesforce. It could optimize operations, but may disrupt workflows as staff adjust. Should we trial the system with the select department? Well, no one's doing anything, so Aero and Chassis, sure. There's no one's doing any upgrades right now. Yet another good piece of news. Engineering facility upgrade has come to Real World Application Group, and with that comes another facility improvement, which we've already triggered this CAD software upgrade, another 7 workforce increase. We're almost there at 500, which is good to see, and we'll keep pushing for 600 and also keep hiring, which is currently scheduled. We're increasing our hiring rate right now just to get to that 4th level or 4th phase upgrades. Another corporate facility event, and this is a new sponsor discovered, AVAX, secondary sponsor. Okay, we might add them onto the livery. I mean, in all fairness, it's just too much happening on the car already. I think I like how it sits right now, so I'll touch up the sponsors maybe in a future race, but as it stands, I'll just keep it. Another good piece of news, more engineering facility upgrades. Regulations analysis team has come through, and I think personnel facility also got an upgrade, so that is good to see. Driver evolution pace. And did the corporate also get one? No, not yet. Okay, so let's go to engineering, trigger another one. Let's look for +7s here. Yeah, the simulation software upgrade, why not? And then personnel, let's go pace 2 of 3, which will be huge. And of course, corporate facility event, what's happening? Esto Perpetua wants to sign with us. Okay, great, but I'm just keeping the car as is, mate. So another engineering facility improvement. This is huge. CAD software upgrade. All right, so let's get another facility upgrade in, which is which one should we go for? Another +7 material testing suite. So that's huge. Oh, there's a +8 regulation analysis teams. That will be next up, of course. I mean, we still have a huge buffer. We're at 510 employees, or max capacity, which is huge. So we want to keep adding to that to get 600. And I think, was there another one here? Yeah, so corporate got one, which quite frankly, I don't know what else I need to do. Contract negotiation support staff, why not? And here it is, the animation that it came through, offsite meetings. All right, caliper upgrade also came through, so that means both cars are on level performance. So both cars have 83 assigned upgrades, and you can see here that our cars are equal, and we are still best of the rest, ahead of Aston Martin, Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, and McLaren, just miles and miles ahead. of everyone else. So we need that phase 4 to come through soon as we enter the Australian Grand Prix weekend here. We are going to drive as Lewis Hamilton because Sainz, first off, has better focus, and he is overall, like stats wise, slightly better than Lewis Hamilton. So racecraft especially is 100. He's maxed out there. Pace is slightly higher. So I think Sainz may be a better benchmark for the car as an AI driver. And we want to see how the AI drives in this new car. So we'll see. Let's jump into the cars, Lewis Hamilton, see what we can do in the Australian Grand Prix weekend. If you guys are enjoying the series, of course, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for your support.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
And here we are for qualifying at the Australian Grand Prix season opener. So I think the realistic objective here would be P9, right? Best of the rest. Top 4 teams and their 2 drivers will get those top 8 positions. We'll be right behind them. We'll see. Let's see what happens on track. Here we go. What are we saying for our first opening lap in this car? P6. About a second off the pace of Senna in the Mercedes, not the McLaren. Alright. It is what it is. Hey, pretty good, I must say. P10 by the end of the session. So yeah, that is where we're expected. P9, P10, of course. So I'm happy with that result. P13 for Carlos Sainz. Maloney, Behrman, Aaron, Hajar, O'Sullivan, and Ocon all knocked out. Crossing the line, let's go, let's go. Little slipshot from Doohan maybe. P9 on the used tires. Just ahead of Mika Hakkinen. Will Sainz push me down? I don't know. Sainz is just crossing the line. I don't think he did. Alright, 4 or 5 tenths improved in a very stuttery start-finish straight. It's getting worse and worse every season, I think. But hey, where are we? P7, I'll take that. We're moving on to the final round of qualifying. Let's go. Yep, beat my teammate by 3/100th of a second. Let's go. So we are almost on level pegging here. P7, P8 for our 2 cars. Doohan, Lawson, Albon, Gasly, Hakkinen, and Pierce knocked out in Q2.
P10, your 5th row of the grid now. Come on, let's go again.
Something loads down the start finish straight like crazy to slow down the frames, but I think that's like P9 I'll take. I mean, they always say, the drivers always radio in saying I'm sorry or something, but P9 I'll take with the car. Well, I mean, 4 tenths faster than Carlos Sainz, and then only 6 tenths slower than Kelly Mayer. I mean, that is where we're expected to be. These guys are the front runners, top 4 teams by like a thumb width ahead in the performance chart, so I'll take a P9 finish. We'll see if we can go a little higher. Of course, we'll be in a performance area of our own, just like in the previous season, like 4 seconds behind the guys ahead, and then like 4 seconds ahead of the guys behind. But we'll see what happens. Let's hope for a good race here in Australia to start out season 3.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit, 3.28 miles around, with the streets making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 14 corners around the lake, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Norris, Oscar Piastri and Tsunoda, Senna, Mayer, Hamilton and Carlos Sainz, Pierce, Gasly, Alex Albon and Lawson, Doohan, Ocon, Zach O'Sullivan and Isaac Hadjar, Aaron, Behrman, Maloney and Mika Hakkinen rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway.
So let's jump into it. And Mika Hakkinen taking a penalty to the back of the grid. What did he do to combust that engine already or something? I don't know. One-stop strategy, medium to hard. That was as always. So let's jump into this race and hope for a good one. Let's go racing here in Australia then. Season 3 begins. Lights out and away we go. Oh, Piastri line. Ooh, Senna making a little shift to the left there, catching me by surprise. But we're okay. Oh, nice green stutter, EA. Thank you. Someone locked up. Here we deploy the battery a little bit. Oh, oh, what was that bumpiness on that? Yikes. And Tsunoda just goes over that like there's nothing, like smooth butter or something. I pretty much took Tsunoda's line, man. Alright, finish the lap.
You can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Let's go. Oh, stuttering. Right on that moment of the circuit. Pretty intense stuttering. Alright, we're gonna use this battery a little here. Alright, Tsunoda, give me a little DRS. Even with DRS, I'm not competitive. That's crazy, bro. We'll try and stick close to Tsunoda here. Oh, buddy. Brake downgrades coming in clutch. Alright, go. Senna, I think I have to let you go. Because this car does not have the pace at all against these guys. Gonna do a little recharge behind. We're only giving Senna a chance to get ahead of us. Oh, turbulence. Minor turbulence there. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Try. It's the whole point I let him through for. Right that moment, it's always stuttering. Alright, we're recharging behind Senna. Never mind. We gotta push against Senna. Because Cali Mayer is right on my bum. Pause. This is crazy pace. Alright, let's push again. Try and close in on Senna. He's got a pretty solid pace. Oh, I've cut...
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty.
It's the stuttering right there. It's very slightly stuttery. But hey, it is what it is. We'll take a penalty. We'll figure it out. At the end of the day, I think we'll be 4 or 5 seconds ahead of the guys behind. And I'll be behind Signs or ahead of Signs, and we'll swap positions or something. Alright, Senna, go. Crazy how much pace he has. Look at that. I have DRS and can't stay close. I have to use a little ERS to close in. That's crazy, man. Oh, someone's off.
Green flag.
Someone's off. Car locked up badly there. Come on. It's the downgrades. Break downgrades. Screen stuttering central. Let's go. Signs. Go, 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 go. Stay close. We're going to let you through before turn 3. Go. We're gonna recharge. Let Signs through.
Still looking good.
There we go. Let's work together now. Again, PAP9 is the sort of place where we're gonna be again. Signs has the same car as I do, so we'll be able to do some DRS slipstreaming. And we'll be able to build a gap on the rest of the field. With the 3-second time penalty, that's crucial, and we'll also have to work with strategy. In my mind, I only took 1 penalty, or warning, and then suddenly I got 2 penalties in 1 and got a 3-second time penalty, I think. That screen stutter again right there.
Battery charge is high.
Yeah, chew. And then there's another one coming up right here. Right on the exit here. Like clockwork. Minor stutter right there. All right there. Signs was 100% off there, man. He's been off about 3-4 times right now, so... But don't tell the FIA. Shh. No one tell the race director. Don't tell the stewards anything. They heard nothing. They know nothing. I think I'm gonna go for it on Signs. He's slowing down significantly. Maybe this will inspire him to speed up. Oh no, yellow flag. I think Signs had an engine failure. Yep, Signs has an engine failure. I was gonna say, it was awfully slow.
Okay, clear.
And there goes Signs. Oh, we're in trouble. I don't have the DRS assistance anymore that he was giving us. Oh. Mercedes sold us a dummy. They sold us a faulty engine. Okay, we gotta go then.
Carlos has dropped out of the race.
We're in trouble. That DRS was vital for keeping pace, but we'll see how competitive we are against Pierce. Box this lap, box this lap.
Right, let's Let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
I mean, I was a little concerned not to get the DRS, but we're finding decent pace against Pierce, so I'm happy we're maintaining a 6-second.
Box.
Copy. Well, the rear left is overheating like crazy, so... rear right as well now, because I had a little slide of the rear end. Box, box. People are in the pits. Take it easy into the pit lane. Not much concern now that Sainz is out. We're alone. So 3-second time penalty that we gotta work with. It's fine. We have a good gap going. Hards this time, please, right? Yes. Unlike our driver career mode video where I panicked because they put mediums on the car instead of hards. But we're okay. If I remember correctly, there is a bit of rain predicted. Weather report.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Okay. So rain must be way later. Towards the end. Because I think I did see a rain emoticon or rain icon in the predicted weather for the race. So we're on the hards. Bring them up to temp. They manage temperature a lot better, so I don't expect the rears to overheat as much as the mediums did. So we'll find some good pace. They get the undercut on Pierce, I think. Oh, shucks. Took that a little aggressively, but that's okay. We'll manage. No more mistakes. We've done good laps. It's the extra grip that took me by surprise there. Because we had a lack of grip on the mediums, worn mediums. This is so much grip here. And there we go. Ahead of Albon and Pierce.
DRS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
Brava. We're ahead by 8 seconds out of doing. Let's hope we can maintain that pace, please. Driver behind.
Doohan is behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. And the time last lap, 1:22.4.
122.4. Let's see what kind of lap we put together. Let's recharge a bit as well. Just
Okay,
stop
gap
using.
ahead, 5.8 seconds.
Much better now. Now that I know the grip is still there, it's a lot better. Okay, 118, okay. I think the 122 was a outlap, so driver behind.
And that's Doohan behind. Time last lap, 1:18.1. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old.
118.1. Okay, let's lock in. Do a good couple laps here.
might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
15 minutes. 15 minutes rain. I think that's after the end of the Grand Prix. We'll be fine.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Rain in 10 to 15 minutes, which will be way after the end of the Grand Prix.
Second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
Yep. I just went for a push lap, mate. Charged up the battery, did a little hot lap. Pretty solid lap. Got a good gap going. 8.5 seconds to Pierce. 18.6 to the guys ahead. They're just crazy fast with all those upgrades. Let's see how competitive we are towards the end of the season when we get those Phase 4 upgrades. I'm hoping to get them soon. Hopefully by, I don't know, Monaco? Can we get our workforce up that high by Monaco? I don't know. But we'll see. If not halfway through the season, maybe around Hungarian Grand Prix would be ideal so that we can push a little bit towards the end of the season. But we'll see. I mean, right now we're in a performance gap of our own. If Sainz did not have that engine failure, I think he would be with me somewhere around P7, P8. Oh, sorry, I mean P8, P9. P7 is way ahead. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, there's a yellow flag. There's a yellow flag in the final sector. Who this? Oh, Ocon out.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 20.1
Yikes.
seconds.
20.1 seconds is crazy, bro. Esteban Ocon out, but no safety car. Alright. The rain clouds are starting to form overhead. But we're about to enter our final lap. Pearson doing pushing a little bit here. They've been really pulling a gap.
Final lap of the race. Final lap.
Calm and steady, boys. This is it. Not much I can do beyond this, you know? There's a lot of performance missing in the car. So we need those Phase 4 upgrades stat. That's going to be our objective for the first half of the season. Try and get those Phase 4 upgrades in as soon as possible. Pierce really turned on the super boosters there compared to Doohan. But we have a big enough gap to comfortably finish in our current position. I'm gonna check the race director and see what happened there with the penalty. I feel like I only had one warning and then I got the penalty for 3 seconds, but we'll see. I may be remembering wrong. And before the rain even hits... Grazie ragazzi. P8. Some points on the board though to start out Season 3.
And bring it home.
Tough day today, guys. Yeah, this wasn't meant for us, but thank you so much for the hard work.
I mean, we finished as predicted, just behind all the front runners. Max Verstappen takes P1 with Leclerc and Piastri right behind him. Tsunoda, Russell, Norris, Senna, and Hamilton, Pierce and Doohan round out the points finishers. Lawson, Albon, Gasly, Mayer, Hakkinen, Aaron, Behrman, O'Sullivan, Hajar, and Maloney round out the finishers with Ocon and Sainz failing to finish. What does the standings tell us? Well, nothing new. It's the same order because it's the first Grand Prix of the season. Lewis Hamilton in P8. But what does that mean for the constructors? Again, our magic number P5 for us right now. But we'll see what happens next time with Carlos Sainz possibly getting a better car, right? Hopefully he'll be able to finish the race. If he did finish today's race, we could have scored maybe 6 points, maybe a little more. I don't know. But yeah, it just looked like we just didn't have any pace overall. It's the guys in front will zoom ahead by 20-30 seconds, and then the guys behind will fall back. We're in a small little performance gap of our own, and we finished where we predicted to finish. Race director, let's take a look. Holy smokes. I did have 2 warnings, 2 exceeding track limits warnings in lap 1, and then I got another warning on lap 4 and got the 3-second time penalty. Did exceeding right after that, and then in lap 14 I did a little extension, but that's fine. So that is indeed 3 strikes and out. I mean, in real F1, if you read the regulations, it's actually 4 strikes out, but hey, I won't complain here. Not that it matters much, 3 seconds, we were still comfortably in P8. So next time, let's hope to add more people into our labor force, our workforce, and keep pushing for that 600 to get phase 4 upgrades, max out the car hopefully before the halfway point of the season. We'll see how it progresses, but I'm really excited for season 3. Hope you are too. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe using the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for the support. Take care, and I'll see you guys for a new video tomorrow.